Hi everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? So happy to be here with you today. I am bringing you this really fun project. It's 3D Thursday, and I thought an ornament would be perfect. So I'm going to show you how to make this really cute ornament that says it's the most magical time of the year. It has this really cute cording on top, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So I've used the layering circles as my add-on die set, and of course I've used Snowman Magic stamp set and dies. On page 44 of the mini catalog, a really great value for a beautiful set of dies. I hope that you caught my live video on Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. I'm live, and I hope that you had a chance to catch that live video. If not, the replay is still there, but I am live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'd love to have you join me. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to make this cool ornament. So you can take any piece of cardboard, just save pieces like that. The cardboard that's behind your cardstock, the cardboard that comes in your Amazon packages, just pretty much any cardboard that you can find, save it. And so I had this coaster that I had, and it's, you know, decent. It's not that thick, but it is sturdy. And so I chose this one, and I used the largest circle in the layering circle dies. And then I used the largest layering scallop circle here. So this is the biggest one of these. You need 2 of those, and this is Mossy Meadow. And then I used the next size, the second largest circle, and I used the beautiful Lights Aglow paper. I just thought that it was so pretty. I like that gold foiling in there. And so check that out, the 6x6 pack. All the things that I used will be linked in the description below, but I used that circle. And then I cut another one of those, and then I halved it, because you only need half. So we're going to need that. And then, of course, we're going to do our little snowman here. So let's show you how to put together. I've also used the cording, the gold cording from the Simply Elegant trim. You get the silver and the gold in the same package. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how to make this. So you're going to start with the piece that is your core. So that's the piece of box or whatever, the one that you don't want to see, that's going to be sandwiched in the middle. So we're going to start with that, and we are going to first layer on one sandwich in the front. So let's go ahead and put some adhesive on this piece. And you guys know how much I love the wet adhesive. It's super strong. It's very cost effective, and you can use a lot of it. So I'm going to put this upside down so that the raw part is this way. And then that way I can center this piece right in the middle. So I want to make sure that it's good. Before I glue my second one on, I'm going to stamp on there. So I'm going to stamp It's the Most Magical Time of the Year in Mossy Meadow, with Mossy Meadow ink on Mossy Meadow cardstock. So we're going to put that right there in the center. And then this is going to be our back layer. Okay, so there is our words. Let's clean our stamp real fast. And you can put the year on there. I always like to put the year on ornaments, so you can handwrite the year. So then this piece is going to get glued right over the top here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put adhesive again on the middle on this piece. And then this time we're going to line up the scallops. So when we pick this up, we want to make sure that the scallops are lined up so that they're not, you know, it looks like one fluid piece front and back. So that's why the wet glue is nice, because you can twist it if you need to. And then you just want to put a little, oops, oh my gosh, I almost forgot to put the cording in the middle. Sorry, guys. Real life crafting, it happens all the time. gosh, okay, so I'm using mini glue dots for the cord. And so I'm going to use 2 of them. I'm going to use one here first. Okay, and then another one. Which is why I did my stamping first, because I didn't want to stamp on a bumpy surface. So we're going to add our cord first. Then we're going to put our glue. Now I'm going to put more glue on here because it might have dried and then it won't be as sticky. Okay, so I'm going to put it over the cord as well. Okay. Oh my goodness. So when you line this up, you want to make sure that you are lined up here and that your scallops line up like I showed you before. But I almost forgot the cord. Good Lord. I'm so glad I remembered at the very last second in time to pull that up. So there is our cording. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to decorate the front. Okay, so we're going to use the circle that I used the Lights of Glow paper. So let's go ahead and actually let's do the snow first. So we want to put a snowbank here, but we're going to also have a tree. And the tree is going to get sandwiched, okay, between this snowbank and this Lights of Glow paper. So we want to make sure that you can see some of the stems. See how I have a half piece? We don't want the tree to be so short. So we're going to kind of start here at the bottom. And then you can work your snowbank up. The reason I cut a half circle is I wanted to have enough room to tear properly. So I don't want that to go quite so high. So I think I'm just gonna bring this one a little lower right here, just on that one side. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So let's go ahead and glue our tree. Oops, sorry guys, making all kinds of noise today. And then we're gonna put our little snowman together. How cute is he? So we're going to put adhesive on the whole back of this tree. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. Just use a really light hand so that the glue is very thin. Don't squeeze too hard. Okay, so there is our tree. We're going to add it, and then we're going to add our snowbank. Okay, and we'll add a little glue behind the snow. Okay, our snowman is going to be assembled, and then we will add him. Okay, so let's put our little snowbank right along that edge. It's good that you can see the trunk of the tree, and you have that snow to put behind your snowman. Okay. All right, so now I can layer the circle on. I just want to make sure that the edges are even, right to the edge there, so that it will attach nicely. Okay. So you can see I use the foil side. I really love that gold foil. I think it's pretty. And of course, since we're adding a gold tie at the top and all that, it just ties in all of the gold stuff. So let's go ahead and put our tree in place. And you see I used a little bit smaller circle so that you have a little more scallop showing on the front. Okay, so let's assemble our snowman. Here is our body, and I die cut that out. We have his hat. We have to put that on. Then I cut just a scrap piece of Mossy Meadow and to use that for the band. And then this is a bow that goes on the girl's hat, but I wanted to give him a bow tie, so I'm going to show you how I did that. I cut him 2 little gold glittered arms, and he has a carrot gold nose. Now, these arms are very skinny, but you can see at the base, there's 2 dots, and that's where your glue goes. So you're going to put your glue on those 2 dots at the end there. Let's add his hat first. We're going to put adhesive on the back of the hat, put it on his head, and then we'll add his little arms. All right, so we have this arm we're going to take and we're going to, oh Lord, I moved his hat. Try it again. Put that little arm under there. Let's make sure his hat doesn't stick to his face. There we go. The beauty of this glue is that it's water soluble and you can erase it pretty easy. You just have to be gentle when you're using your adhesive remover. All right, so there's one arm. Let's get the other arm on there. I'm gonna move the ornament out of the way. We don't need that for right now. So let's pick him up and give him his other arm. Such a cute little dude, isn't he? All right, so let's put his little brim on his hat. I'm just gonna put a tiny line of glue, if I can get it to flow the way I want it. There we go. Across there, and we're gonna attach this hat band on there. And the way that I cut it is I just used a little scrap and I cut a long skinny strip, and from that long skinny strip I laid it against the hat and I cut it the size that the hat was. So I laid the long skinny strip and then I just snipped it so that it would be the right size. Put his little arm in there. That arm doesn't want to stay, but we got to get it to stay. There we go. All right, so now we're good. Let's give him his eyes and his nose, and then we'll work on his little tie. So his eyes are classic matte dots. I have 2 black ones left on this piece here. So we're going to grab those. And then his buttons are champagne rhinestones. So classic matte dots for the eyes. He has a little gold nose. Let's give him his nose. You get 3 of these at a time when you cut them out. So you can make 3 of these ornaments with just 1 pass of the little nose. Let's move the nose the right way. It's too close to his eyes. Let's put you down here and get you to stick. There we go. There's this cute little nose. And so to make his little bow, these ends here, what I did is I put my finger right there where it met the bow and I folded those under so that they would be even with the bow tie. And we're going to wrap that right underneath, and that's going to give the bow tie a little lift. So those are going to get tucked. See how they stick up like that? That's good. That extra paper there is going to give it a little lift. So we're going to go ahead and put a little adhesive under here so that those will stick, if I can get it to flow. All right, I'm going to use my take your pick tool here and press it down. Get that to grab for a second. And once it's set, then we'll flip it over and we'll glue our bow tie on. And then we're going to use the champagne rhinestones. And the champagne rhinestones are going to go on the bow tie and then down his little chest. And we're going to just add him onto the ornament with dimensionals. He is looking mighty cute already, and he doesn't even have his bow tie on. I'm going to make sure he's nice and clean. Has no adhesive on him. I'm going to add a dot of glue here, right where I want his bow tie to go. Let's grab that. So see, that thickens it in the back, and it kind of like sticks it up without needing dimensionals, because it has that extra layer of cardstock in the back. So there's his bow tie. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. So the champagne rhinestones have 3 different sizes. Here's the large, the medium, and then we have plenty of the baby ones. So we're going to use the babies. Let me pull it out of my piece here. We're going to put one on his bow tie. Go on. There we go. And then we're going to put one down here. And one underneath that one. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. This is such a cute little ornament. I hope that you guys like it and that you now have a new idea for something to make at Christmas. Okay, so we're gonna add him. We're gonna put dimensionals behind him. So I have the ends of my Stampin' Dimensionals, and I am just gonna be using these because I'm trying to use them up. So let's try and finish them. Not all on him, but I definitely want to put a few of these on here. All right, so there is that. He is going to be lifted up, so cute, up off of this ornament. I love that his hat's on a little sideways, it's cute. All right, so we'll put him in place by his little tree here on his snowbank. With his little gold sparkly arms. So there is our ornament. And there's the back. Oh my gosh, he turned out adorable, don't you guys think? I think so. Let me clean up my mess here so that I can bring in the stamp set and dies. There's the stamp set. Here's the dies. And of course, I added the layering circles. I love the layering circle dies. I probably use them and Stylish Shapes the most, I would say, of all of my, you know, all of my pieces. I probably use that the most. I hope that you've enjoyed the project, that you will make some of these, and if you do, let me know. I'd love to check yours out. You can always do hashtag Inky Hands Warm Hearts, and I will look and see if you guys have some projects made with my ideas. Definitely check everything out in the description below because I do have all the products listed there. And if you don't mind giving me a thumbs up, sharing my video, even if it's just to Pinterest, but you can also post it to Facebook. And let me know what you think of the project in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. But if you do, you could still give me a thumbs up, a comment. That also helps me for sharing my videos. I appreciate that. And you guys have a wonderful day. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!